Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Before you begin the video, please like, comment, and subscribe for daily bold and beautiful updates. Turn on the notification bell to ensure you never miss a scoop. Burning slowly Sunday. What surprises await on Liam's path to recovery? Liam's road to recovery on the bold and the beautiful. Burning slowly. Los Angeles' new dawn. The Forrester mansion and the busy streets of Los Angeles were bathed in a golden glow as the sun rose over the metropolis. However, the Spencer family started the day feeling very uneasy. The cherished son, father, and friend Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, had just come out of a terrifying ordeal that would push his body, mind, and familial ties to the brink. Liam had suffered from headaches, mood swings, and an increasing sense of dread for months. No one could have foreseen the dreadful diagnosis, a brain tumor that was perilously close to important parts of his brain. But he had confided in his father, his closest friends, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamant. The Spencer and Forrester families were rocked by the news, and they came together in both fear and hope. The surgery of miracles. Liam's condition deteriorated following a near-fatal incident in which he was unintentionally shot by Lisa Yamada, during a heated argument. Although the bullet did not strike his heart, the trauma caused his condition to rapidly deteriorate. Physicians cautioned that Liam might not live if prompt action was not taken. Here comes Dr. Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech, a famous neurosurgeon who has a knack for taking on cases that seem insurmountable. Grace suggested a novel and costly surgical procedure that has only been performed on a small number of individuals globally. Bill didn't think twice since he was desperate to preserve his son. At all costs, take action. He approved the $1 million treatment by saying, "My son's life is priceless." The family was anxiously waiting in the hospital hallways during the tense surgery. The passing of the hours seemed to go on forever. At last, Grace came out, a mask of relief and tiredness covering her face. She declared, "The procedure went smoothly. Liam no longer has a tumor. The scan is unambiguous. A second chance at living." A cautious optimism filled the room as Liam woke up. He seemed exhausted, pallid, yet alive just like himself. The outcome had been the subject of intense speculation among fans of the bold and the beautiful. Would Liam have a different personality when he woke up? Would his loved ones be forgotten? However, it was evident that Liam was still Liam as he blinked up at his father and Grace. However, the future seemed unclear. According to Grace, post-operative scans may be deceptive. After surgery, there is still fluid in the brain, she said. We don't yet know the complete result. But for the time being, the tumor had disappeared, and Liam had been granted another opportunity. After months of thinking about his death, Liam was overcome. He had been positive that he would die. He was altered by the near-death experience, particularly following Luna's unintentional gunshot. With tears in his eyes, he said to Bill, "I want to live. I want to be there for you, Kelly, and all the people I care about." The price of miracles. Ever the protective parent, Bill was incredibly appreciative. Inquiring further about the process, he drew Grace away. "It's a novel approach," she clarified. "Yes, it's pricey, but it gives hope where none existed." The price didn't matter to Bill. His voice was full with emotion as he declared, "That's the best $1 million I've ever spent." However, concerns started to surface as the days went by. Did the offer seem too good to be true? Is there a chance of something going wrong? The quiet before the storm. After being released from the hospital, Liam was sent to Bill's expansive estate to recuperate. The family came together to support him. Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, sent flowers and encouraging words. Hope, Annika Noel, brought Kelly along for visits, and even Wyatt Darren Brooks came home from his trip to be with his brother. Liam's recovery first appeared to be nearly miraculous. He was able to carry on a conversation, stay alert, and even take a few hesitant steps with a walker's assistance. Grace kept a careful eye on him, conducting tests and modifying his prescriptions. She informed him, "You're doing better than expected. But go slowly. It takes time for your brain to repair. There will be trouble soon." But there was trouble simmering beneath the surface. Liam started to experience odd feelings, such as tingling in his legs and numbness. He initially wrote it off as a natural part of the healing process. However, his legs refused to move when he attempted to get out of bed one morning. Panic struck. Calling for Grace, Bill hurried to his side. Within minutes, she was there, examining Liam with a solemn expression. "There might be fluid or swelling pressing on the nerves," she stated. "More testing is required." Once more, the family was thrown into chaos. Had the acclaimed miraculous operation resulted in permanent harm? Would Liam be paralyzed for the rest of his life? The weight of responsibilities. Guilt tore at those around Liam as he battled his new reality. Luna visited Liam in tears, still troubled by the shooting. "I'm really sorry," she said. "If I hadn't," Liam, however, stopped her. "Luna, you're not to blame. You are the reason I am alive. I had a motive to fight because of you." Bill struggled with his choices as well. Had he exerted too much pressure for the procedure? Had he placed too much faith in Grace? In the hospital corridor, he accosted her. He blamed him. "You said this would save him." "I did everything I could," Grace said, her confidence shattered. However, there are always hazards associated with new methods. A family comes together. The families of Spencer and Forrester united in spite of the uncertainties. In order to gather friends and family to share their experiences and provide support, Hope set up a support group, ever the practical one. Steffi looked into experimental treatments and rehabilitation facilities. Always the joker, Wyatt used jokes and anecdotes to try to lift Liam's spirits. Despite everything, Liam hadn't wavered. "A second chance has been granted to me," he informed his family. "I will not squander it. No matter what, I will fight." A glimmer of hope. Liam's condition steadied during the course of the weeks. Although the paralysis persisted, Grace remained hopeful. She said, "The brain is resilient. There's a chance you could regain movement with time and therapy." Liam pushed himself into his rehabilitation, pushing himself to the limit and collaborating with physical therapists. Although progress was sluggish, every little accomplishment, a muscle flex, a toe twitch was praised. The path ahead. Liam was altered by the encounter. He became more reflective and grateful for the people in his life. He made amends with former acquaintances, let go of old grudges, and concentrated on becoming Kelly's best father. Bill was changed, too. He came to see that money could neither ensure safety nor purchase happiness. Love, family, and the desire to stand up for those you care about were the most important things. An upcoming chapter. With Hope and Kelly by his side, Liam sat in his wheelchair on the patio as the story came to an end, watching the sunset. "I have no idea what the future will bring," he replied quietly, "but I am aware of how fortunate I am to have all of you." Hope gave his hand a squeeze. "You're a blessing to us, Liam. We'll deal with whatever comes up collectively." And the Spencer family knew that they would face any obstacles together as the sun set, bathing the entire planet in a warm, golden light. Epilogue: The hope for the future. As the first patient in Los Angeles to have the groundbreaking brain surgery, Liam garnered media attention months later. He became an advocate for brain tumor research and awareness after his story motivated others going through similar struggles. Liam's improvement gave Grace greater confidence, and she kept working to improve the process and assist other people. After being humbled by the event, Bill turned into a philanthropist who helps needy families and finances medical research. And Liam, whose experience had left him irrevocably altered, welcomed life with a renewed sense of direction. With his family by his side, he was prepared to face whatever was ahead, even though he knew the road to recovery would be lengthy and unpredictable. A new beginning or the end. Every conclusion on the bold and the beautiful marks the beginning of a new chapter. Fans can only speculate as Liam's adventure progresses. What obstacles and victories lie ahead for him? The spirit of the Spencer family will always be alive, regardless of how slowly the fire burns.